Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another Positive Spin. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Lords of Salem. As far as my personal relationship with this movie goes, I saw it when it first came out. I liked it. I bought it because it had this. I bought it on a double feature, of course, because it has this other movie called Nothing to Fear, which was actually produced by Slash. So, if you think about it, you have a double rocker, um, double bill. Because this one, of course, is Rob Zombie, and this was produced by Slash for his slasher company, which I don't. They were supposed to do like two or three movies, but I don't think they ever did. So I watched this movie and I watched it with Joe, not prepared for what I was about to see. Like I said, I always liked this movie. I liked it a lot. It is now definitely my favorite Rob Zombie movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time now. I can honestly say. I've watched it 5 times since we watched it our original time, and the last time Joe and I had a treat and we watched this in black and white. And the reason why I watched it in black and white will be coming up in body bags in December. So just keep a lookout for that. The Lords of Salem. I love the opening. It's very disturbing with the Coven of Witches and the guy writing the story down. Um, I believe the living arrangements that Sherry Moon Zombie has, or Heidi LaRocque, as she's called in the film, along with the nudity, it didn't feel overdone. Now, she is not shy about showing her hindquarters, but she's never really showed her top. And she does in this one very briefly, but it just feels like something that is maybe normal, I guess. I mean, she was laying in bed, you know, that's how some people sleep. So, yeah. The radio station seems believable. And you have Sherry Moon Zombie, you have Ken Foray, and you have the other guy who is actually playing Herman Munster in The Munsters, and which I cannot wait for. They just seem like a radio station that I would like to listen to. They crack me up. They have great chemistry together, probably because they're all friends in real life, but they have great chemistry. That's one of the things I always notice, even back to the very first time I watched it. The film is very disorienting. You see stuff that maybe you thought you saw or that you're not supposed to see, but you see it anyway and you're not really sure. And that's how the film becomes very disorienting for me anyway. Of course, the more you watch it, the more you come to expect these parts are happening. But, first time watch, this movie is very disorienting, very unsettling, and very creepy. It has beautiful visuals, and that was one of the things I wanted to do when we decided to watch in black and white, is take out the colorful visuals and see if the movie could stand up on its own 2 feet. This movie felt like it was made to be shot in black and white. It's gorgeous. And it doesn't have the distracting colors and the bright images everywhere. So what you get is you have to watch the film and really enjoy the film based on the merits of the film alone. The music aspect blows my mind. Um, Rob Zombie is not in every single one of his movies. That's one thing that even the people that don't like him have said, that he knows how to place music in film, and we all know that. And the witch's theme, which is where the record comes in the film, is it's just unsettling. It's just, I don't know, it's just something very odd about it. Sherry Moon Zombie does trauma very well in this film. I think this is her best acting performance. I know a lot of people have said that it's Three from Hell, but I disagree with that, even though Three from Hell is kind of baby story. But this is definitely where she shines the most, in my opinion. I love Dee Wallace in this. I like the blurred line of religion in this as well. You know, this is a movie about Satanism, but it also has a lot of Christianity in it as well. And when you're watching it, that's part of what makes it very disorienting, is because you think you know what you're getting, but that's not necessarily what you're getting. The three DJs have great chemistry. Of course, I already said that. I love the fall setting in Salem. Let's see. All of the supporting characters are fantastic in this. I love the orchestra music in this as well. When she is presented with the devil and she kind of finds out what she's there for, the orchestral music is just gorgeous. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was something I touched on a little bit: the fall setting in Salem. Now, I watched it with Joe the Horror Man, of course, because I do this with Joe the Horror Man. And hearing him, he goes to Salem, well, he used to go to Salem once or twice a year, every year. So he's very familiar with the town. It was almost like watching the movie and also getting a guided tour from Joe. And to me, it made a lot of difference in the film. First of all, I love the setting. I just love the setting. I love the fact that they shot all in Salem. And hearing Joe talk about going to these different places added a special something to this film for me. Like I said, this is probably the 7th or 8th time I've seen it now, with the first couple times I saw it way back when. Watched it once in black and white, and this movie is just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's become one of my favorite movies of all time. It definitely would make my top 20 favorite movies of all time. Maybe top 15. Top 10? Not sure. That's something I have to think about, and that's something we're actually considering doing, but, you know, that's something I do need to think about. But this movie is just amazing. Give this one another shot, or don't. You know, that's up to you guys. But this has been my positive spin on the Lords of Salem. Make sure you check out Joe's video to see what he thinks about it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.